Cowboys Nation, things are heating up in Dallas after a brutal loss to the Philadelphia Eagles in Week 10. The Cowboys were outplayed, and the pressure on Mike McCarthy has reached a boiling point. After yet another disappointing showing in a big game, is Jerry Jones ready to make a drastic decision? Could McCarthy's time in Dallas be coming to an end? Today we're diving into all the details on this developing story. Hey Cowboys fans, welcome back to Cowboys Club. If you're as eager as I am to find out what's next for Mike McCarthy and the Dallas Cowboys, smash that like button, subscribe and turn on notifications. We're breaking down what went wrong against the Eagles, why McCarthy's job might be on the line, and what Jerry Jones could do next. Let's get into it. To understand why McCarthy's future is in jeopardy, we have to go back to Sunday's game against the Eagles. The Cowboys went into Week 10 with a lot on the line, facing their division rivals in a crucial matchup. But unfortunately, things unraveled quickly. From missed tackles to turnovers and defensive breakdowns, the Cowboys were outmatched in every aspect of the game. It was tough to watch. The Cowboys couldn't find their rhythm, with Dak Prescott struggling to connect with his receivers and the defense allowing the Eagles to dominate. Every mistake added to the growing frustration, and the Eagles capitalized on each one, turning the game into a blowout. This was a game the Cowboys needed, and they couldn't deliver. This loss wasn't just another mark in the loss column, it was a statement. The Cowboys failed to show up in a game that could have helped define their season. And when you're the head coach, a loss like this puts you squarely in the spotlight. Now, all eyes are on Jerry Jones to see what his next move will be. After the game, Jerry Jones didn't hold back. Known for being outspoken about his team's performance, Jones expressed deep frustration with how the Cowboys performed. While he didn't directly name McCarthy, Jones made it clear that he expected better from this team and hinted that he's ready to make significant changes if things don't improve. Jones talked about accountability, discipline, and the importance of meeting expectations. For a team with so much talent, a performance like this is simply unacceptable to him. He even hinted that all coaching positions would be reevaluated, a phrase that set off alarm bells around the league. Cowboys fans, you know Jerry Jones doesn't mince words when he says he's considering changes. He means business. With comments like these, it's no wonder that speculation about McCarthy's job is reaching a fever pitch. Jerry Jones has invested heavily in this roster, and he's made it clear that he wants results. So could this be the beginning of the end for McCarthy as head coach? So why is McCarthy's job in such jeopardy? Let's break down the key issues that have led to this moment. When McCarthy was hired, he was expected to bring a championship mindset to Dallas. He was coming off a successful run in Green Bay, where he led the Packers to a Super Bowl. But here in Dallas, things haven't gone as planned. First, let's talk about consistency. The Cowboys have had impressive wins, but they've also had painful losses, especially in critical games like the one against the Eagles. McCarthy's Cowboys have struggled to maintain a strong, disciplined identity on the field, and fans have noticed. There's also the issue of penalties and execution. The Cowboys have been one of the most penalized teams, often with untimely penalties that kill drives or give opponents easy yards. And when it comes to clock management, McCarthy's decision-making has been widely criticized. In high-stakes games, these mistakes have cost the Cowboys dearly, leaving fans and ownership frustrated. When you combine these issues with the high expectations of Cowboys Nation, it's easy to see why McCarthy's position is under intense scrutiny. Jerry Jones wants a coach who can handle the pressure and deliver results, and right now McCarthy is struggling to meet that standard. If McCarthy is indeed on his way out, then the next big question is who could replace him. Dallas is one of the biggest franchises in sports, and you can bet Jerry Jones will be looking for a big-name hire to lead this team. Let's take a look at some potential candidates who could step in and bring the Cowboys back to championship contention. First up is Sean Payton. Peyton is a Super Bowl winning coach with a long history of success and innovation on offense. He's familiar with the Cowboys organization, having started his career here, and he's been a fan favorite to potentially take over in Dallas for years. With Peyton, the Cowboys would get a coach with a proven track record and the offensive creativity to maximize this roster's talent. Then there's Dan Quinn, the Cowboys' defensive coordinator. Quinn has done an outstanding job transforming the Cowboys' defense into one of the league's best, and he's well respected by the players. Promoting Quinn could provide some stability, and his leadership skills could be exactly what Dallas needs to get back on track. Other names in the mix include Eric Bieniemy from the Kansas City Chiefs, known for his innovative offensive schemes, and Jim Harbaugh, the fiery head coach at Michigan who turned around the San Francisco 49ers in his NFL days. Whoever Jerry chooses, he'll be looking for someone with the leadership and playoff experience to finally bring a championship back to Dallas. For the Cowboys players, a coaching change would be significant. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, and other team leaders would need to adapt to new systems, new expectations, and potentially a whole new approach. McCarthy has built relationships with these players, and his departure could shake things up in the locker room. For Dak Prescott, a new coach might bring changes to the offense, which could impact his role and performance. Dak is the leader of this team on the field, and any shift in coaching philosophy will require him to adapt quickly. Some players might thrive with new leadership, while others might find it challenging. It's a turning point for this team, and the players will need to rally together to keep their season alive. Cowboys Nation is buzzing about this news. Fans have taken to social media, with reactions ranging from relief to cautious optimism. Many fans are excited at the possibility of a new head coach, while others worry about the team's ability to adapt to such a big change in the middle of the season. It's clear that fans are ready for results. Cowboys Nation wants a team that's capable of competing at the highest level, and they're hoping that a new coach could be the spark this team needs to finally reach that potential. There's a lot of excitement, but also a lot of questions. And the pressure is on Jerry Jones to make the right choice. All right, Cowboys fans, this is a critical moment for Dallas. Whether or not Mike McCarthy stays, Jerry Jones has made it clear that he's ready to do whatever it takes to bring success back to the Cowboys. The next few weeks could define the future of America's team, and every decision will shape this franchise's path forward. So, what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Should McCarthy stay, or is it time for a new head coach? And if he goes, who do you want to see leading the Cowboys? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you're the first to know when there's more breaking Cowboys news. Let's see what the future holds. Go Cowboys!